I noticed that some of my cherry tomatoes are ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick them. So this is the first tomato of the season. I don't treat my plants at all, well, the tomato plants, with anything. So I'm just gonna eat it off the plant. That is so good. I think the skin's slightly thick, but the flavor's really good. Let's see, and I got another one over here. I think we'll give this other one to Daniel, see what he thinks of it. Okay, I couldn't resist. I picked the one that's slightly underripe.
Better than store-bought.
Do you like that variety? You want me to plant it again?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you.
I can't wait to give you one that's actually super ripe. It'll taste even better. Like more, like there's kind of like a sweet flavor to it. It'll be like even more sweet.
Can we do a second shot? I want another.
Hey Daniel, I got a cherry tomato for you. This one's perfectly ripe. It fell right off.
Very nice. Delicious.
What was that?
Delicious. Tastes good.
All right, husband's gonna be doing some work on our mobile coop. This is what it currently looks like. We have the nesting box to the left, roosting post and the door out to the right. And we'll be putting our broody girls in here so they can safely sit on their eggs and get them to hatch and all that.
Look at these girls. This isn't for you. And you. Stop eating other people's poop. That's like 5-year-old poop. Look at these. Such silly chickens.
All right, Daniel's just finishing up the day. He has framed out all of the windows. He swept out the chicken coop. And he cut this hole in the bottom so that way when we hang their water, it drips straight down.
So, unless someone just snuck in here and laid the fastest egg ever, it looks like someone jumped in through the hole I cut, and I thought I blocked it off with some old cuts, and someone laid an egg already. So I guess it's working. Now I just gotta cover that hole here with some welded wire.
all up in their space. We got 2 in a nest. This is Goldie. She wants out, so I'm gonna close this. Okay, we got patchwork carpet in because that's what we had, so we didn't have to spend money. And Daniel's gonna throw a rug over it in the center. And then we're gonna move his desk in and get him all set up. Are you gonna work in here tomorrow? Yeah. All right. Got the curtain hung. We're going to be swapping out the actual outlets here and the light switch. My neighbor's going to come do the electrical. So in the meantime, we put the face plates on just to keep it safe. Hopefully Daniel enjoys his purple office. We're getting yellow squash every single day. And check out my green beans. They're finally starting to come up and they're wrapping their way up the hog panel. This is the beets and my corn. My corn is starting to come up. So I'm really excited. Daniel put eggs in here that were not good to eat. So he's giving the nutrients back to the earth. But here's my little corn across the street there. That is a cornfield, so I'm a little bit delayed on when I sowed my corn, but hey, I did it. You know, better late than never. I got cherry tomatoes. You can see these ones are starting to ripen. Sun gold. They are delicious. And then this one here. And this one here. These are Lemon Boy Plus. And they are just really happy. Oh, let's look at this. Okay. So this bug is laying eggs. And I don't know that that's a squash beetle, but those are the eggs I've been picking off. Whenever I see them, I just cut the leaf and I throw it in the chicken coop. So I will be grabbing those to keep the predators out of my garden. And then these were the tomato plants that we pulled out of the chicken coop, and they didn't look so good for a while, but now they are extremely happy. This is my hot pepper section. I've got a jalapeno growing, and I need to look up what these other ones are. These ones came from a neighbor. She dropped them off for me. These are my yellow bell peppers. The plants are super duper happy. I've got a big one here. We got another one coming in here. And then this one is the one that I started last year. This one has 2 large ones and a small one at the bottom. And then these are my red ones, and they are not looking so good. Like, especially this one, right? But this one's starting to look happier. This one's looking good. So I'm just gonna stay on them, water them really well. I've heard that bell peppers actually need a lot of water, not so much for tomato plants. My cabbage, there's not that much getting eaten on the fresh leaves, so the neem oil is working and my little cabbage head is growing. Super excited. We got dill over here flowering. I'm really excited to use this in my pickling once we get our cucumbers producing. And check out our strawberries. They have sent off all kinds of runners, and so this is a new strawberry plant. This will be a new strawberry plant. This is a new strawberry plant, new strawberry plant, new strawberry plant. So it's got all these little babies, and then it is starting to produce strawberries. So that is great news. And this one's larger. Let's see, is this one rooted? Not quite yet. Yeah, it hasn't rooted yet, but it's going to go ahead and send roots down right there. What was in here is some little baby birds. Can you see them? Their little beaks are yellow, and they're just sleeping, waiting for mommy to come feed them.
Hey y'all, it is Tuesday and we have a follow-up appointment for Barney. He is having a second round of shots for some vaccines. I'm not sure which ones. Anyways, I gotta get him in the carrier that we borrowed from my neighbor and get him over to the vet. Thank you everyone for your kind words and
flowers and cards and all with our news. It's been really sweet. And I just want to show you, we have Peach, and she's kind of sleepy in her favorite spot. And we got Barney. This is one of his favorite spots in the house. And they're coexisting. We did put Barney on an anti-anxiety medication, and that's just to help him and Peach assimilate without fights and all. He's really settled into the house. Initially, whenever anyone got up and went somewhere, he would jump up and start meowing. Now he can move around, and he doesn't meow too much. He kind of knows our rhythms and what different sounds are in the house, so that's good. And him and Peach have had some nice little kitty communication with their eyes, doing little kitty eyes back and forth to each other, saying that they're not a threat to each other.